Well, the collapse is related to every other asset currently. So, as you know, there has been huge demand destruction thanks to higher commodity prices. These have been fed through thanks to the supply chain constraints resulting from the pandemic, also thanks to the war and China's zero COVID policy. So a lot of factors creating a lot of fear, and the bond market has sold off incredibly. Yields have jumped enormously, and everyone is worrying about inflation, with, I think, the last CPI over 8%. You've got to remember that these are backward-looking indicators, and the bond market has done a lot of work for the Fed now. So in that context, if you're relating asset moves to the price of fiat money, of the cost of living, then yes, I think you're right. Professional investors have perhaps driven prices lower, but it's marking things lower in anticipation of global slowdown. And that is what the markets are telling us, and that's why it's happened. It's hard to pinpoint whether it's necessarily professional investors pushing it down, because I'm not sure a huge percentage of the crypto market is traded professionally. But it makes sense that if an asset's priced in dollars, which, Bitcoin generally is referred to in dollars, that would decline along with everything else priced every asset priced in dollars like that.
It's certainly echoing what we've heard when we've spoken to other people in the crypto space, saying crypto is a modicum for risk at the moment. The thing is it's a very crowded asset class. So will this decline actually see us streamlining the amount of cryptocurrencies out there? Are smaller coins to blame?
I wouldn't say smaller coins are to blame for the move down in prices. I think smaller coins can be very seductive to investors, and especially retail investors, because they have had some astronomical gains over the last few years in timescales that no other asset has ever delivered. And that is very seductive. You're basically buying an open-ended call option on something with that can go up 1,000 times, or has done. It's impossible to blame the smaller coins on that. Like anything, innovation spawns a lot of imitators and a lot of projects that won't necessarily survive. And this is all brilliant creative destruction.